1450 AM ESPN. Dustin!
How's it going?
Hey, how are you? Dustin Brown, the Kings. Love you out here in SoCal. What part of the country are you calling us from right now?
Up in upstate New York, in Ithaca, New York. It's my hometown I grew up in.
There you go. I'm originally a Jersey guy from Newark, New Jersey. And if you know that area, you know why I'm not there anymore.
Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for jumping on with us. We know that you're getting involved. You're a partner in post-game shampoo. This is pretty cool. How did you decide to go into that kind of business?
It just kind of came to me. Ryan Schiff, the owner, somehow got in touch with my agent, Scott Norton, and I have three small kids. I have 3 kids under the age of 4, and his whole pitch to me was, you look around shampoos and body sprays, and there's not a whole lot that is targeted or marketed for kids. A lot of it's Axe and has a lot of sex appeal, and for maybe the teenager, the young adult. And then you look around for a product like Post Game that's purely sports oriented for kids and has a good message.
That's great. I got 3 kids myself, so I'm definitely going online right now. GetPostGame.com. GetPostGame.com. Get some shampoo. Dustin Brown, he's a partner in it. I love it, targeting the kids, the families, all about that. In fact, I took my kids for the very first time to a Kings game, and I was so happy. They went nuts. They loved it. So thank you for always putting on a good show when the people come to see you.
Thank you for coming. We always appreciate it.
This year is actually a big year for you. You were the NHL Foundation Award winner this year, and it was your 3rd consecutive year being nominated. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, thank you. It was, a lot of it's my wife. I get a lot of help from the Kings Care Foundation, which is the foundation. The Kings, it's their own foundation, and I kind of got involved in the community and in charity in the last 4 or 5 years. So.
Well, there you go. And like on downtime now, what's your big thing to do summertime? What's your fun thing to do? What's your hobby?
Right now, not a whole lot. Just spending time with my kids, swimming. The weather's been great here in New York, so I've been swimming a lot. I like to golf, but I don't have a ton of time, and I'm trying to work on my game because I'm not very good right now.
I don't know many golfers that are very good.
Yeah, so for me, it's more just relaxing during the summer, and at the same time, I'm still in the weight room and training every day.
Be honest, do you swing like Happy Gilmore?
No, I'm more controlled than that.
Okay.
A little Charles Barkley.
Every once in a while, when I'm messing around, I'll do a Happy Gilmore.
Now, you said you're in the weight room a lot. I think the past 2 seasons, you actually haven't missed a game. So you have over 160 consecutive game streak played. How do you keep your body conditioned to survive a full season?
With hockey, a lot of it's just part of it's luck, not getting a major injury. A lot of freak injuries happen in hockey. Granted, I haven't had any, knock on wood, I haven't had any of those, and just trying to take care of your body in the off season during the regular season. And I haven't missed a game due to injury in maybe 4 or 5 years. I think now I've missed 4 games over the last 4 or 5 seasons, and both were a result of my wife giving birth to my children. So
okay,
I've been pretty healthy, knock on wood, for a while now.
We're talking with Dustin Brown here of the Kings. He's enjoying some family time back east while the season is over. Are you excited about some of the moves your Kings made? You got some new additions there. Mike Richards, Simone Gagne.
Yeah, definitely. Those 2 pretty highly skilled players and have done very good things in this league for a long time. So I don't know Simone very well, other than as a player. And I know Richie a little bit just from playing against him since we were like 15. We played against each other. So through the years, you kind of get to know guys like that. They're definitely great additions to our team and are really going to help us become a better team.
That's what I've noticed about hockey is a lot of the players that are playing now in the NHL grew up with a lot of their teammates and opposing players. Is it really a small circle? Is it as small as we believe it is?
Yeah, there's people you get to know. Like I said, I've never actually played with Mike Richards on any team, but you kind of get to know guys. I played against him. He was in Kitchener, I was in Guelph. We're 20 minutes away from each other. Big rivals in junior, and we're kind of the same age. So I played against him World Juniors and the Olympics, and then I play him in the NHL. And like I said, you just kind of get to know guys. Just saying hi. You have a friend of a friend and another player's friend. You end up going out to dinner once or twice. That's how you kind of get to know guys.
Dustin Brown here for the Kings. Do you hold a grudge against any teenager you played against? Like even from like 8, 10 years old? Oh, I remember him. I can't wait to get him on the ice again.
No. Like I said, it's once you kind of get to know them, there's definitely people like that, but you tend to, the guys that you want to go after, it's people you generally don't know very well off the ice. once you get to know guys off the ice, you kind of have a little bit more understanding of the way they play and why they play the way they do.
Is there one team that gets you riled up more than others?
I think it changes year to year.
This year, my guess, being a huge fan, would either be San Jose or Vancouver.
Probably Vancouver. I think it's maybe partly because, they had a really good team. They were one win shy of winning the Stanley Cup. They were pretty good from start to finish, and for some reason, I think they get to a lot of players on opposing teams, and the way they play is pretty chippy and get under your skin, which is a good thing. It helps them. They have some guys on their team that you want to kill, but they're doing their job and helping their team win. So you want to beat them, but you also respect the players that they have.
Dustin Brown, we're talking from the Kings here. Check out, he's in a new business. It is Postgame Shampoo. Check it out at getpostgame.com. Also, we're really big on superstitions in sports. Yesterday, I helped snap a Dodgers 5-game losing streak because I wore my underwear inside out. Do you, as a hockey player, have any superstitions?
Not ones that I take from year to year. I think we have rituals and superstitions, I guess, from player to player. Me and Kopi have one, but it changes every year. So it's not a set in stone type thing, but something will happen very early on in training camp or preseason, and we'll stick with whether it's a handshake or a saying or one of those things. I'm not very superstitious or routine when, there's guys that have to tape their stick at the exact same time every day before the game or have to have their stick in the same spot I have no superstitions like that, just more of a routine that I go through.
How about music? Do you have a certain song you like to hear before the game?
No, I'm not in control of the music in the room. We have a few wannabe DJs, so I let them handle it, and I listen to everything, so I'm good.
By the way, movie-wise, Slapshot, the greatest movie of all time?
Hockey movie, yes. Movies overall, no. It's definitely a good movie. Shows a lot of camaraderie and what really goes on in the locker room and the amount of fun that we have as playing hockey.
Going back to your charity work over the past couple of years, this past season you actually donated about $15,000 to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles Newborn and Infant Critical Care Unit. And that's a huge dollar amount. And I believe you give $50 for each hit you get during the season. Is that correct?
Yep.
Why that organization?
Well, we worked with Children's Hospital in the past. Early in my career, I worked with them on a few different things, and as a team, we visit there. And then we specifically worked with the NICU ward this past year. My second son, who's about 2 now, was born premature, 9 weeks, and he was in NICU for, 26 days. So we wanted to work with kids, and then this opportunity came up, and we with the Children's Hospital, and we decided on the NICU part because they have very wide variety in how they help kids there. But just knowing what kids and parents have to go through when they're in the NICU, we felt that was going through it ourselves was a really good thing to do.
And previously, I believe you and your wife worked with Kaboom, who's trying to build, I guess you could say, playgrounds within every couple blocks for kids.
Yeah, the idea is, I raised money for them it was like 2 years, and Kings Care, and we got some partners to match what I donated. And what they do is they kind of do all the legwork and the planning, and I put my name behind it and funding. And what they do is they find a location which is just in need of a playground, and we end up building a playground once the funding's in place. And I think it took me 2 years and some partners to get it complete. And then a lot of work goes into it behind the scenes, and then we end up just literally building a playground at the location in one day, and it's a pretty cool experience. It's a lot of work in one day, but it happens, and Kaboom's a great organization.
It is, and thank you, Dustin Brown. I actually helped do a Kaboom playground in front of the Boys and Girls Club in Oxnard on 5th Street. That is a Kaboom playground. I actually helped do it, and it was everybody volunteering, and I'm out there with the wheelbarrows and shoveling, and it was pretty amazing how they just put it up, and I was just a laborer technically moving stuff and carrying, but they were constructed right there in front of us. It was neat. Really cool. So thank you so much. And once again, we appreciate you jumping on the show. I know you're enjoying some time with the family, so thanks for taking time out of it. By the way, when you were a kid, were you totally a hockey fan, or baseball, football, basketball? Did you root for any certain teams?
Growing up, I played hockey, baseball, and lacrosse. And then when I was 13, I chose lacrosse over baseball. And I love lacrosse still. I still like baseball. I just don't play. I play softball, if anything, but lacrosse I still try to play every once in a while. I was actually a better lacrosse player than I was a hockey player, but hockey was my passion, and that's the way I went. when I was about 15, 16, I just went to hockey.
Yeah, I'm actually from the East Coast as well, and I loved playing lacrosse when I was there. It is very similar to hockey. I describe it to people as a combination of soccer and hockey, but played almost in the air all the time. It's a great sport filled with lots of hitting, and it's fast, just like hockey. Do you notice a difference hockey-wise between New York and New England, that area, and Southern California? Is there a different style, a different vibe?
You know what? Honestly, I haven't really seen a lot of. I mean, I see the Junior Kings practice and right in our facility, but it seems the only difference I know for a fact is I imagine it's much more expensive on LA just because the ice time is very limited, but I think it's starting to catch on. I mean, we have two pretty good teams, and you add San Jose, 3 pretty good teams in the state of California, and it really helps grow the game when you have successful teams.
Hey, thanks again. Partnering in post-game shampoo. It is great for the kids, the whole family. Check out the webpage. Definitely support Dustin Brown's new adventure there, his new entrepreneurship. GetPostgame.com. It's all right there. GetPostgame.com. Dustin Brown, can't wait for the next season. Enjoy your time off, okay? And thanks for coming on the show.
All right, thank you.
All right, have a good... Oh, by the way, do you have a man cave at home?
Not right now. I'm planning on putting one in.
All right. Well, if you need help, we're experts in caves. We'll come with the hammers and nails, and we'll hang up some stuff for you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Dustin Brown, 1450 AM ESPN. Have a good one.